The background behind me is not a house in Fortnite that we used to loot that caught on fire. This was the crypto markets yesterday, and everything completely tanked, including Kaspa, which is what I'm going to talk about in this video. I'm going to talk about what levels were hit, how low can Kaspa go if we see another liquidation point, what's the absolute bare bottom support level for Kaspa, and whether you should be potentially entering into a long trade, or is there more downside to come? We're going to cover all that in today's video on Kaspa, so like it and let's get started. Now, yesterday, excuse me, absolute massacre across the board as Bitcoin got to 92K. Kaspa wick down, as you can see here on the chart. We got a wick all the way down to 7 cents with massive amounts of volume. You can see that candle is hollowed out. What does that mean? That means we saw massive liquidations to the downside. I think the number came in a little over $2 billion in the last 24 hours that was liquidated from crypto. That is more than FTX. That is more than Terra Luna. That was the largest liquidation event ever in crypto's history. And guess what? Kaspa is back at 10 cents. So as the recovery started, should we be longing this? Should we be shorting this? Or should we be sitting on the sidelines? I'm going to answer those questions today. Staying on this chart here, again, we did get down around 7 cents. You can see here the key level that we lost for Kaspa, and I'll drop a horizontal line so you guys can see just how important this level was. It was right at 10 cents. And you can see here going all the way back to November of 2023. Before Kaspa had its large breakout, we did get a wick up here and got rejected again around that 10 cents. And then the next 4 or 5 candles, these are on the daily time frame, we blew right through that. And then we consolidated in this 10 cent region really from December 16th of 2023 through February of 2024. So around 2 months consolidating in that 10 cent price range, really kind of solidifying that 10 cent level of support. And then Kaspa went off to the races, seeing a rally of around 85%, came back down to retest on that big drawdown. This was back in April of 2024. And then more recently, a couple times, once in November of last year, where we saw Kaspa dip to this region yet again, and we saw a strong rebound, a gain of around 85% that went around over a period of 34 days, consolidating again in that 10 cent region. And yesterday, now I do want to mention this was on a wick. So nothing closed below the 10 cent level. In fact, 10 cents held. I know my co-host Robin made a killing on longing Kaspa at 8 cents. So a lot of people are asking, well, should I be longing now? What we're seeing here, and let me remove this trend line. What we're seeing here potentially is a large hammer candle at the bottom of a downtrend, which should signify a reversal. Now, on the daily, we did not get to oversold on the RSI, but if we zoom down to the 12-hour, you can see here a perfect bounce in our oversold region of the RSI, and we are actually printing a green candle. Currently, right now, this is a bullish harami on the daily chart, which typically signifies a reversal and a continuation of the uptrend. Now, I do want to share one thing, at least on the daily, as far as where the trend is. We did break below our cloud, which is not the greatest. So I believe Kaspa is going to start rebounding as the rest of the markets have. And we have already seen a huge rebound from 7 cents to 10 cents, almost 30% gain in the price of Kaspa. But if you are going to long, I would set your take profit right around 12.2 cents, which is right below the top end of our cloud. Now, again, these are daily candles. If this does extend and we start to dip a little lower, that number can significantly come down to around 11.7 cents. But you can still make some money on that long trade. Now, on the larger time frame, we broke below our cloud also, so not very good as far as the trend is concerned. But we do know with Kaspa, the excitement behind it, everything that's going on, and with the sentiment in the markets changing, and Bitcoin again soon, hopefully, at the time of recording right now, we're at $99,520 for Bitcoin. We can get back above 105K. I definitely see Kaspa rebounding to that 12 cent level. That's where a lot of that resistance is. What will price do then? That remains to be seen before a really quick swing scalp trade, putting a long here in at Kaspa at around 10.8 cents. around, I don't know, 8 to 12x leverage. The platform we use is Buy DeFi. If you want to use that platform, if you're in the US, no VPN, no KYC, use the link in the description, get a 15% deposit bonus. I would put your target profit right under 12.19 cents. Put it at 12 cents even before we get that wake up there. Take some profits, and then we'll see how price reacts in that region. And of course, we'll keep you up to date on what happens on this channel. Make sure to check out our other Kaspa videos in our Kaspa playlist. And also, come watch our live show Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll see you in the next one.